guys, November 28th, 2023. So now I got a call from a guy, I've worked for him before. He's got slow water to his kitchen faucet, to his bathroom faucet. I've been there before and I've changed supplies, and it gets like the calcium built up in the pipes, you know, mineral buildup, hard water. It's just how it is around here. Just no matter if it's a well or if it's the city water, this whole area is like that. It gets like almost like cholesterol in the veins there, you know, buildup. Sometimes it gets in the faucet and you can't do nothing but change the faucet. I can change the supplies and the shutoffs, but when it gets in the faucet, it's an issue. Got to replace the faucets. And I've been there probably last year, a year before, and we changed the supplies type of thing, and it was better before, he said, but now it's getting worse again. So we'll go over there and, you know, shut the shutoffs off and put a supply into a bucket and get a good flow to a new supply, and then put new supplies on there. And if it's in the faucet itself, I haven't had much luck with trying to clean faucets out, because it gets in a little bypass pipe in, and some of the new faucets are all plastic on the inside. Them are probably the best ones, but the problem with them is the orifice is very small, so they block up really quick. I don't know if it's going to get inside the plastic or not. I haven't really had much experience with that, but everything's coming out plastic now. Always changing shit. You know?
Turn left on Hathaway Road, then take the first right. 40
years ago, the faucets were a lot made differently. The passages were bigger. You had more passageway, more flow. Now everything's, you know, smaller piping, and they're worried about water flow and saving the flipping planet, and stuck on stupid. You're stuck on stupid, Miss Molly. But anyway, that's the case. I'm going over there now and see if we can help out this guy.
Hose off. But I saw on...
That ain't crazy bad. I mean, the hot's a little wimpy. Did you try cleaning this out?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, that's not a problem. Don't seem bad, guy. I mean, compared to some.
Well, I'll show you my other bathroom that has full pressure. It's a lot different.
Sometimes we could, there's an O-ring in here we could take out and give you some more flow. Maybe.
But, you know, when I do the dishes, to get hot water, it takes, you know, more than it should to get hot, because it's running so slow.
It's just... Get a flow put a flow restrictor in there. See that thing? Let's take that thing the hell out of there and see what we get now.
Well, just doing it with nothing, it's slow.
Well, let me try it without that and see what we're getting for flow. I mean, you want more flow, right? I mean,
I do.
Trying to save the planet, are you? You're not trying to save the planet, are you?
No, I want heat. It's an interesting ring on your floor.
Well, let me try changing the supply on. Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's in the supply. The hot's definitely a problem, huh?
Yeah.
The cold's better. See it? All right, let me try the supply. How dirty is it under this? Did you clean it, or you just remove the shit and let me crawl under there?
I brought you even a cushion.
All right. That's what I gotta get. I gotta get some of. I got some of them cushions like that, boat cushions. Yeah. That's perfect.
I know you do it your way, but on YouTube, they took the cartridge out here.
No. Listen, if I do that and I try cleaning that, right? What's going to happen? Listen to me. What's going to happen is going to get more shit in the crossover piece. Okay. So I've tried that before.
Okay.
That doesn't work. As soon as I start loosening up shit in here, as soon as you turn it on, the shit gets in the crossover piece and ruins it, blocks it solid. Then you're going to really be pissed at me if you got no water.
Okay.
So if I do that,
Do it your way.
Chances are you might have to change the faucet. Let's not go to that extreme.
Let's do. That's
you know?
why this.
If it's at that point, you need to change the faucet.
I
Put a
mentioned
new
it to you
faucet.
just.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want a bucket?
No, I got one.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I need to do that. I got some of them at my house. That's in case you get into you fall or something and you can get that.
I wonder if you're gonna lay under there. You don't want that.
Well, at least we got a ball valve, so we know it's not that. It's probably in the supply. Let's do it. Put a new supply in there and try it, okay?
Whatever you think is gonna work.
That's what I think. So we're gonna try. How's your health doing?
Oh, I'm not dead yet. I still got the atrial fibrillation, so I can't walk it uphill.
Oh, AFib?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lead-free shit, but that don't mean nothing. It gets blocked. Fucking shit. AFib. Afibrillation?
Atrial fibrillation.
What does that mean?
The heart has 4 chambers.
It does what?
It has 4 chambers in your heart that beat in a rhythm.
Right.
So the atria is where the first beat is, and it goes to a ventricle and then pushes it up through your lungs and then back through a second atria through the ventricle. So what's happening with the atria?
You get leakage? Get leakage?
No, instead of just pumping normal, it quivers.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a steady rhythm.
You might need magnesium or something in your diet. Have you looked into that?
I've been to the cardiologist and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, them guys know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah.
You know, so and they try different things. They try what they call. Well, anyway, they give you a shot. Tried that, didn't help, and they killed some cells. Totally didn't help.
And put you on that flipping Lipitor shit and everything else. Fucking baby aspirin. Put you on bloody 20 different things, right?
I'm on 2 for my heart.
Does it help?
Well, it prevents what's common with atrial fibrillation is it's getting a stroke.
Yeah.
So one is a blood thinner and the other is supposed to.
Yeah. That's all you need. Flipping blood thinners. That's all I need. That's what I got. They want me to take the baby aspirin and this and that. But, the problem is with the baby aspirin, if you fall and whack your head, you're gonna bleed out. They say that's more of a chance of dying by whacking your head, you know, and then you don't stop bleeding.
Well, it's not that much of a blood.
That's what they said. That's what they said. The problem with that shit is they figured it out. Who knows? We're all gonna die from something, right? Ain't that the truth? Do the best we can, I guess. I wonder what the hell's going on here with this thing. I wonder if it's got cholesterol built up. Yeah, I can see some. You got your blocked arteries in there, guy. Your arteries are blocked. Yeah, maybe a little bit of, yeah, I got a little blockage in there. I hate to loosen anything up because then it can get pushed up in there, you know?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Crestor, you need Crestor. Makes shit worse. Let's put a new supply and try that. See what happens. Oh yeah. She's got a flipping blockage and a half there. I just felt it. right there. It was a flipping, had a cardiologist issue right there on the thing. Let's see. Now that I cleaned it, let's see if we can give it a good flusheroo. Yeah, I mean, it's like that. Are you happy with the hat, doctor?
Happy with what?
Are you happy with the doctor?
Doctor, I have, yeah. Yeah, he, we went through all the stuff that we possibly do.
Yeah, you go and see him for like 5 minutes, and then you're gone for a year, right?
Well, I see him. Yeah, right. I see him once a year, and his new practitioner once a year. So every 6 months I see someone.
Oh, every 6 months.
But it doesn't matter because there's nothing I'm not taking any more.
Can't do anything for you.
I'm 80 years old. I figure that's enough.
Let's see if we get a flow here on this. We're getting a good flow here. That's not an issue. I did clean it. There was some shit in there. I give it the old, how you doing? Alright, let's put it back together and see what happens. It gets like, it's minerals. It's minerals. It's hard water. Like, you know, but you're not going to put a water softener in.
No.
And it's everywhere. You can get well water from this area. Any kind of water from Dartmouth. This whole area is the same thing. You still got that same problem. Put my screwdriver down the throat there and give it the little how you doing. And, give it the old. Had to put a stent in there. Had to put a stent in this thing. You know? That's what your cardiologist would tell you. You have to do a stent.
That's if you got clogged arteries. Yeah.
It's probably all that flipping sugar and corn syrup that we eat, you know, in a flipping diet. You know?
Well, it's just getting old helps. Well, not helps, but it causes.
You know what it is? Years ago we didn't live so long, right? So you didn't have as many problems because guys were dying at 40. Now they're living to 60, 70, right? 70, 80, and they're finding all these problems, right? That's what happens. Isn't that the truth? We know we're getting a good flow out of that supply, so it's not an issue there. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, them things aren't old. Them things aren't that old, them supplies. Looks like I made it worse. Huh?
Doesn't look much better.
No. Try taking it apart like you said and see if we can clean that out. Try that. I mean, what do you got to lose? If it's in the crossover piece, there's nothing I could do about it, right? I mean, I'm getting a good flow. I'm getting a good flow up to it, right?
You can put a new faucet in.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess, yeah. Yeah, so your sleep's not the greatest.
No.
I usually wake up maybe one time a night. That's it.
Yeah, I get up about every 2 hours.
I've been getting good 9 hours sleep a night.
I woke up this morning at 3:30 and I laid in bed till 4:30 and I got up.
It's important to try to get good sleep if you can. Been trying my best. I got the water off to it, right? Yeah, it's off. Let's take this apart and see if there's any. There's anything in this thing. It looks like it's a Delta.
It's a Moen.
It's a Moen?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any shit in there. She's there's no shit in there. Oh yeah, this looks like there's some. It's probably in, like I said, in the crossover piece, you know.
Want me to hold it?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll just give it a little. I'm just gonna give it a douche. Did it come out?
Yeah.
Alright, we know we're getting a good flow there, right?
Yeah, plus you got a lot of junk came out.
Did it?
You want to throw this towel on it?
You know, that shit might be going up in there and blocking things, you know? Let's see if I could, This goes this way. Does that go that way? Try it. Not easy. There was quite a bit of stuff to come out, huh?
Unknown caller.
Potential scam. Get them flipping calls continuously.
Oh, I thought maybe you were busy. But the call I call, you get a lot of no heat calls.
No, it says potential scam. Try it again. See what happens. There is a diverter in here that might be partially blocked. I might be able to take that out. Sometimes I take that out, I'll get more flow. There's a diverter in here.
Now, how come you're filming it?
There's a diverter in here. Sometimes if I take this out, let me look at that first, because then you'll get more flow to the faucet. But when you use the sprayer, you'll get water coming out the spout and the spray at the same time, but we don't care, right?
Well, as long as you got enough pressure in the sprayer.
Yeah, as long as you get more. It's down in there. It's an Allen screw. I can take the sucker out of there. If I can get it out, that will work a lot better. Let me get my Allen screws and see if I can get that out of there.
Okay.
If I can get the right one and get it the hell out of there, it'll give you a lot more flow if it'll come out. Because it kind of, That diverts water from the... Sometimes they don't want to come out. It's just spinning in there. All the same, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still an issue. See it?
Yeah.
We got it all apart. We blew it out good. And that's a little better.
Yeah.
You might be able to put a different aerator on this thing to give you a little bit more flow.
But even with no aerator,
Huh?
even with no aerator, it's not the greatest flow.
No. Unless it's, I don't think it's blocked in here because the cold is, you know, the cold is better than the hot, so it's in the crossover piece, you know what I mean? Now, is it your other hot water still the same? All the hot water? Maybe it's in the water heater.
Come in.
I don't think so because I was getting a good flow into the bucket.
Yeah, but if you want to see what it's like in the one bathroom where I got plenty of pressure, I'll show you.
There's not much I could do about this aerator. I mean, I took the flow device out, you know, and give it a little bit more. Only could do so much with this guy. He's got a fib, you know.
Well,
You only could do so much with this faucet. It's got a fib, right?
Yeah. Well,
This-
can you put a new faucet in?
Yeah.
If that's the problem.
I don't have one a high spout like this. I got one that's got a low spout. And you like the high spout?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you pick out a faucet? I mean, it's not crazy bad. That's not crazy bad. I mean, you
That
can.
is better. Yeah.
That's better, no? Is that better?
It looks better.
The cold is still more. I mean, if you want to pick out a faucet, the kind you want, I can come back and put it in and give you, you know, you get the right spout and everything. You know, I'd rather do that for you. Get one at like Lowe's or Home Depot that you want, okay?
Is this supposed to be lower, or is that?
Huh? Well, it's down all the way. I screwed it down all the way.
Okay. All right. So what do I gotta?
You gotta get a kitchen sink faucet. Now you have 4 holes, so you gotta get one that's got the, you know, the base on it. A faucet that's got the base
They measure it?
with a spray. Gotta get one that has it's 8 inches. It's an 8-inch spread with a spray, separate spray. You see it?
Yeah. Let me write it down.
Boy, this thing is awful flipping tight here. Yeah, kitchen sink faucet, standard kitchen sink faucet, 8-inch spread with base, with separate spray. And there's not much else I could do with that. That's, you know. We cleaned out. We were getting a good flow.
So what was they sell mowings?
There's nothing else I could do. I mean, get Delta, get whatever kind you want.
Okay, so anything will fit as long as I got an 8-inch base.
With a spray.
With
It has to have a faucet with a spray.
Okay.
Because you can get them without the spray.
Right.
Look at the box. The picture on the box will tell you if it's got the sprayer.
Okay.
You know, and look at the picture.
What are we talking about for money? Around 100 bucks?
Huh?
100 bucks or more?
You're better off to get a better one than you are to get a cheaper one.
Right.
The more you spend, the better quality.
Okay.
For the most part, obviously, you know, you're getting what you pay for. Don't buy the low end shit.
All right.
Do yourself a favor.
All right. Well, let's go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave this out. This is flow control. We're gonna leave that out for now. It's just slowing your flow down.
Okay.
You got enough. You don't need more problems, right? It ain't bad. The cold ain't bad. The hot's
Well, that's it.
it's doable. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was, it was before. That's better than it was.
That's better than it was, right?
Yeah.
Well, we know we're getting a good flow out of the supply downstairs, so that's not an issue. It's probably in the crossover piece here. There's a little tube that goes from here over to the spout.
Mm-hmm.
That's right where it's blocked, inside here, where the tube goes over.
Yeah.
Because we took this apart, we blew this out. This was all clean. We got a good supply. Well, you've seen all the water coming out of it, and then when it comes, when you turn this, the water goes across and up. We loosened up the diverter, so that's not the spray diverter. That's not a problem. See, we got it loose. So what's happening now is you're getting some bypass from that diverter. When you do this, it's still going to come out here. See it?
Yeah.
But that's giving you more flow because it's not going directly through the diverter. So that's why you're getting more flow. That's more flow on a cold too, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the cold is good. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot better than some I see, I'll tell you. Alright, let me just put this by the door over here, because I'm going to have to, this has to go back out. Okay. Oh yeah, the cold is a problem here with this one. Not bad.
No, but I mean, you're here, you might as well have it working like it's supposed to.
Okay, let me check that. Like I said, I guess you can't work forever, you know. See, that's got them copper tubes going up. If that gets full of cholesterol, you're done. Them copper tubes going up. Can't do much with that. This, hopefully it's in the supplies. They could change it. It's the cold that was a problem on this one, right? Yeah. Oh, it won't look bad. Let's see if we get it. Give it a douche. Give it a douche. We got plenty of flow there. Hear it? I mean, I could open it up more, so that's not an issue. Definitely some shit coming out of there. That's not an issue. Wow. Fucking crazy. I might be able to give it a douche. Maybe. It's up in the faucet, you know. Both hot and cold or just cold? Just cold.
Cold's worse than hot.
Sure. Like I always say, you know, you can't do a boob job on a 95-year-old, right? If she's old like that, you gotta Just kind of let her live her life out. You know, it's kind of what you're dealing with here.
I think these were put in 2014. They're only like 9 years old.
Gonna put them on cholesterol. Gonna put them on Crestor and baby aspirin. You know. Unless I can get the top piece apart, maybe we can blow it out. But the only problem with that is if I loosen shit up, sometimes I make things worse. You know? Say if I loosen up the shit in there and then it travels in more and then you got more issues. I usually don't like playing around with up in the faucet because sometimes I make it worse. And then people get pissed.
I can see why.
Yeah. I mean, if I clean the hose, it's one thing. If it's any better. I don't want to make things worse than what they are. Oh, look at that.
That's good.
I think I did it. There we go. Must have just been some shit in the hose that blew out.
Excellent.
Look at that. There is quite a bit of shit in the bucket too. Well, it's like little gold pieces. You want to take a look? Look at the white stuff in there. See it?
Yeah. Well,
it's almost like you're digging for gold. You get them little crusties. It's like, that's what they do when they pan for gold, right? I call it cholesterol. I don't even know what the hell it is, to be honest with you. Some kind of minerals in the water.